finding your way home, like G.K. Chesterton said. That's kind of the challenge, but sometimes we refuse to look in the obvious places because we think that couldn't be God there, you know. So I think a lot of people, they look at the church and they say, that couldn't be my home, and God says, but it is. I made you for other people. Remember, we were talking about you're going to die. You're going to die. But who would want to keep living? You want to die. I mean, who would want to keep living? You imagine yourself 200 years old. You're stuck. Your kind of face looks like Afghanistan, you know. Everything's responded to gravity. Most of you is this little puddle of wrinkly skin around your ankles. You scratch your belly button, feel it in your chin, you know. It's like, you don't want to get 200. You want to die. I'll give you a biological fact. Your ears never stop growing. So 200, you're starting to look a little like Mickey Mouse, you know. Got these big honking things there. You want to die. But what then? What then? And besides that, what are you doing with the rest of your life? Between this moment and the moment that you say goodbye, what are you doing? What are you doing with what you have? You're probably like most Americans. We love stuff. We love to get stuff. It's like, mine, give me that, I want some of that. Oh, yeah. Don't touch that, that's my stuff. Get your hands off that. Hey, be careful. We're so protective, we want more. We want it. And you're probably like me, I've got an account with 800 stuff, you know. Yeah, hi, 800 stuff, this is Bob Kilpatrick. Yeah, could you send me some more stuff? Just put it on my account. Yeah, put it in the garage, that's where it's gonna end up anyway. I bet you half the people in America can't park in their garage because they got too much stuff. You know what people are doing the day after you die? They're dividing up your stuff. Because it's no longer yours. You think it's yours because it has the title. Your name is on the title. Your name is on the title of your car, your house, all your possessions. It's not yours. You're going to die, and it's going to be somebody else's. You're going to be up there floating in that cloud of witnesses, and they're going to be, what's this piece of junk? And you're going to be saying, my grandfather bought that in China. It's ivory. And they're going, I don't know, it looks like plastic. Throw it away. No. You can't stop them. And it doesn't matter anyway because it's not your stuff anymore. So the question is, what are you doing with your stuff between now and the moment you die? You know how Jesus said he would divide the righteous and the unrighteous? You know what he said the dividing line was? It wasn't how much you worship God in church. It wasn't how much you lifted your hands. It wasn't how much you prayed or how much of the Bible you knew. Here's how he said. He's going to divide righteous, unrighteous. He will say to the righteous, I was hungry and you fed me. I was thirsty and you gave me to drink. I was naked and you clothed me. I was in prison and you visited me. And he will say to the unrighteous, you didn't, and you didn't. That is the dividing line. What are you doing with your stuff? Are you holding on to it? Are you saying, be warm, be filled, have a great life, but don't trouble me with your problems? Are you seeing the hungry and feeding them? Seeing the thirsty and giving to drink? Seeing the naked and clothing them? Seeing those bad people in prison and identifying yourself with them? And saying they and I are of the same family. Jesus said, both groups asked him this question. When did we ever see you like this? When did we ever see you hungry or thirsty or naked or in prison? And Jesus said, when you did it even to the least of these, you were doing it to me. You know what you can do with your stuff? You can turn your stuff into an eternal IRA. You can use your stuff, and there's a currency exchange between the mortal and the immortal, between the temporal and the eternal, between earth and heaven. God allows you to change the currency of this world into the currency of the next world by using your stuff to change the lives